Now, when you're logged in as an actual user, this button comes up. Before, if you're not logged in, this button is not available. It doesn't even allow you to go to the project wizard itself. I'm going to click on Project Wizard, which is going to take me to this, and it says all my helicopter projects, and there are none. So we're going to actually create a new one. And what this is a form. It's a smart form. It knows my user's name, so it puts it at the top here, and I can actually name the project, and we'll call it T-Rex 600 Nitro. And down here you have radio buttons for the power source, if it's electric or not. And the next set of radio buttons is whether or not it's flybarless, and that's a kind of helicopter kit. There's flybarred and flybarless, and I'll kind of show you how the form works. If I click on electric, notice how the form changes. The form just added extra fields depending upon if it's electric or not. And since I just clicked on electric, yes, it added electric motor and an electronic speed control to the available options to choose from. This particular one is fuel powered, so I'm going to actually click no, and notice how the form changes. It includes an engine now, an exhaust system, a throttle servo, and a throttle governor, which are specific only to a fuel powered helicopter. And I will also click on flybarless yes, because this will be a flybarless helicopter. And when I do that, the form changes one more time, and it adds a flybarless controller, which is something that's required for a flybarless radio control helicopter. Now that I've named it and chosen these options, I can choose a helicopter kit. I'm going to pick the 600 Nitro V2 LE. I'm going to pick an engine, an exhaust system, servos for it, which actually move the components on the helicopter itself. Again, these are all dynamically generated select lists from the database. I'll pick servos, the throttle servo, the flybarless controller. I'm just randomly picking these items. Receiver for the helicopter itself, throttle governor, and then the blades, and the tail blades. So I've just made choices. Again, these lists are not very long, just because I don't have that much inside the database. This is just for, as an example of what's possible, but I will hit create. And it says project was successfully created, and this is just a very quick review of what was entered into the option fields. So if something's not correct with the project, this kind of gives you like one more chance before it really makes it concrete in the database. So I can hit edit and go back to that same form, or I can hit back, which I will hit back. And it just created this project, and it lays it out in this table, gives you general information, the power source, electronics that are in it, and the blades or paddles that are on the helicopter itself. Then of course you can still edit this project or destroy it all together, or create a new one. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the home page. Let's see. The links, or the boxes on the right side, are actually paid advertisers. For example, I'll just click on the very first one, and that takes me to Edgewater Blades website. Kind of cool. And I can learn about their products, where to buy them, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let me back up here. Go back to the main site, and the same thing with A-Main Hobbies, Scorpion Power Systems, HeliPros, and this is actually Empire RC or Gaui. Anyway, you get the idea. You click on one of these, takes you to their site, and that way you can view their content. Get some traffic going to them through your site, or through the iHeli Workbench site. The reviews and comments and for sale and wanted are going to be phase 2 projects. They're currently not developed, and that was in a change order that I submitted last week. Down here on the footer is a home link. Takes you back to the home page, obviously. Log in, register. I'll show you the privacy policy. I'll just briefly show that privacy policy. It's just all the legal matters regarding the site. Terms of use, same thing. Standard issue, proprietary rights, your communications to the website, what happens with your information that you submit, things like that. Go back to the home page now. And the last thing that I want to show you is the Google custom search. I am going to enter, let's say that you own a T-Rex 700 and you're missing your manual. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and type in T-Rex 700 manual, hit search. It's taking its time. There we go. And lo and behold, I can actually find the manual for a helicopter that I own. So what I'm going to do is I'll click on this link. Let's see. I'll go to this site right here. And this is taking me to helipros.com, one of the sponsored sites, and it has a whole list of manuals just for helicopter kits. So if I was looking for a T-Rex 700 manual, I can go on here, and they even have all the different variations of the T-Rex 700 manual. I can go on here and download it. Kind of interesting feature. Go back to the page here, and to close this out, all you do is hit the X next to the search. Anyway, that is the current launch status of the site, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And again, during phase 2, the reviews and comments and for sale and wanted will be developed, and look forward to getting to that stage. So hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.